When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, H. Smith. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hale. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And guys with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hale. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Makes the grab on the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Gets the back moving. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working that left side. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Find space on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll send the back in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to fire. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. A shot toward the end zone. Finds a spot in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand circumstances, right? Like the red zone situations.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The snap sets up to throw. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And for this receiver, hello, Viral.
Hello, Viral, and on every platform, everywhere, you're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3, just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the...
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. On target to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David,
the Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's LeBlanc. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. I don't think he was the The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever close. He'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Every once in a while, you have a dude roll out in the scarlet and gray, and they have a day. Terry Glenn, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Santonio Holmes. This guy might be matching up with him by the end of the day.
Well, the sad thing is I could also name 5 other guys off the top of my head who are superstars, too. They always find those guys out wide that are big, fast, great separation. They find them, and they make big plays, and he's doing it here today.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it and still on his feet. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. That's caught. It's Smith. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of...
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving